Hello, welcome back, and we're doing the final level of Eva, the final mission. And here's the story. Oh no, we're done. You again, still here, big gut. I ain't staying here for faith. I was going to leave this place with the plane and leave you here. That better be jokes, or I gotta send you to hell. Of course, jokes, because that plane was collapsed by a birdie zombie monster. Damn! And you are its target. We can only walk there then. I'm afraid there won't be planes coming as long as you don't get rid of that effing bird. So this is done by Quan Home, who's a Chinese indie developer making it on the Game Maker's 2 studio program. I'll just keep talking while I'm playing. I'll just turn down the sound a little bit. Oh, we've got alien zombie bugs deal with now, on top of everything else. Okay, as I said, I can talk about all that later on, so I'll just turn the sound down for now. So, as I said, it was done by Quan Home. Now, Quan prides himself or herself in making good quality games with story intent. Now, this is made on the Game Maker's 2 studio, and to tell you the truth, it is the best game I've ever played on the Game Maker 2 studio. No doubt. My only beef with the game, as you could tell, the story doesn't translate well from Chinese to English, but I've read quite a few of Quan Home's posts, and they all translate well into English. So he definitely knows English and Chinese, so I don't know why it doesn't translate well in game. And I can only put that down to that there was more than one developer, and the other developer was, for some reason, translating the story script because of maybe programming skills. I don't know. But that sort of brings about one of the biggest beefs I have with the game, is that the story doesn't sit well. It's often translated off screen. It's not set out straight. And so you only get a little bit. I'll collect the drone so I can show you what that does later on. I can't collect it because my inventory is full, even though I have an inventory character which has 6 extra slots, and yet I'm still running out of stuff. And which is interesting, because my second beef with the game is that not everything is needed in the game. Like, I wouldn't use grenade launchers or rocket launchers or mines unless if it's a nuclear mine. I wouldn't use any of that stuff because it just is pretty much useless. Now, as you can see, we've also got a new enemy where it sends homing missiles my way, or fireballs, or whatever it is. Now, Quan Home, I sort of got it wrong last time. I thought Quan Home's collection was based on stuff he has made. His collection on itch.io is based on the stuff, asset packs that he has bought. And you can see all those asset packs playing in, a number of them playing in this game here. So I'm not sure if he's an artist or just he's bought out all these asset packs and has put them together, programmed them all. He also hasn't done the music. The music is done by someone else. Three or four different bands, I believe. And he's chosen really, really well. Like, he's orchestrated using asset packs and soundtracks, free soundtracks, which and put them together expertly. Now, the story is Will I make that in time? Yeah. The story is basically that there's, from what I can understand, is that there's a government or a group of people that are trying to maybe take over the world or sabotaging or doing something. I don't know. I believe they're called the Island Nation or something. So maybe they own a private island, and it's, one of these megalomaniacs that's wanting to take over the world. I don't know. We're not really given the origin of the zombie virus. We are in a zombie pandemic, but we're also in a new virus area which is called Devil 9. Now, I don't know if that's the virus that created the zombie apocalypse in the first place. I'm tending to believe it wasn't, and that after a while the world is subjected to a series of a variety of different viruses in the hopes of taking over the world. And we're now experiencing Devil 9, which would be interesting because we're experiencing the back end of a virus, and it would be interesting to go get the prequels of all the other missions leading up to the Devil 9 virus. So the Devil 9 virus, I believe, has, as you can see, we've got a boss on this level as well. We don't need to defeat the boss this time. We just need to survive for long enough to get out. Okay. So sometimes when you destroy the bosses from previous levels, they appear in the random levels that you random events that you can come across on a level. I always pick the bottom one. As I said, it's usually better loot. Anyway, so I believe the Devil 9 virus is responsible for creating the zombie horde that's coming behind us, but it also has been, one of the viruses has been evolving all the bugs, the bosses that we see come across. So that's why we're up to Devil 9 virus. The Devil 9 virus specifically is apparently aiming for the survivors, which seems to indicate that a previous virus, maybe Devil 8, infected the world, and the Devil 9 virus is designed to attack everyone that was infected by the Devil 8 virus. Which is a fascinating concept, if that was the true intention of what Quan Home is trying to state. On a genre done to death, that is not something particularly that's a new concept. It's only bare bones skeletal in suggestive. Sorry, I'm still trying. It's hard to play and concentrate. So it's hinted towards that's the case, but never cemented in law. All we know is that there are parts of the virus that are creating the last boss, which is the zombie bird, and we know that the previous boss that we went through, which was a human meat wave fused together, which looked like some big horrendous monster. That is all created through this zombie, the variety of. Oh, I accidentally just. Oh, I'm nearly dying here. Sorry, I'm gonna have to stop talking and just try and keep myself alive. I'm nearly dead. Oh my goodness. There's just so much stuff, and I'm nearly 7. Oh, go, run, go away, you mosquito. I am down to 7 health points. So you can see how easy it is. Oh, good grief. No, dodge that. Even though I've got a perk where my health goes up, I could easily die there. Oh my goodness, I just survived that. That's amazing. So there's only 3 levels to this game, and level 1 is predominantly you just a melee sort of fight to it, the whole level. Level 2, you have to switch strategy and go into a shooting rampage. Level 3, you have to be more choosy because you can't do what you were doing in the previous levels and explore everything because you're just going to run out of ammo. I cannot stress that enough. Now in these events where there's a crossover the exit, it means I have to find the other exit. I can't go back out the door. On some events you can just do a little bit of a peekaboo and then go back out the exit the entry door that you came into. So you can just quickly have a look and quickly run in and run out. On these ones you have to find the other exit. You cannot go out the same way that you entered into the building. As you can see, the buildings have a lot of traps from needles that come out through the floor to furniture that moves and crushes you to alien lasers, and it seems to suggest that the island nation, whatever the group trying to take over the world is, they seem to have got this virus via some sort of alien technology. It seems to hint that. I don't know if that's part of the law. Blow up all those things. Try and avoid the mechanics. They just waste your ammo. I can't even get through the door. It's just like I'm getting low on health again. I'm just gonna have to barrel roll. There we go. Oh, there's the door. Okay. Oh, good grief. Alright, I'm just gonna put the sound up a little bit so you can hear the sound. I just gotta rest and renew myself. Okay. So when buying the perks, all you have to do is buy the left or right branch tree of the perk. The middle one's basically just involves turrets and drones. I don't think... Look, by all means, if you've got on a lower difficulty, you can... We're playing it on hell, we're playing on the hardest difficulty. If you're on a lower difficulty, you can, fully upgrade everything. You can do that. You might have to go back a few times, but you can easily do that. when fully upgrading everything, that includes going to the survivor camps like we are here and buying all the various skills, such as an extra inventory slot, or a tent skill, or a melee skill, or a pistol skill. You get one of each that you can buy, and once you've bought it, you can't keep buying it at the survivor camps. But it is possible to fully upgrade everything. All achievements also unlock in this game, so you will have no problems. Not really much grinding, to tell you the truth. Look, you're going to get about 10 hours of gameplay easily in this game. The game takes about 2 hours to get through the 3 levels. Maybe an hour if you're really, really good. But you won't be at first, and you'll die probably heaps of times. So in the achievements, you've got to do it on the easiest difficulty, the medium difficulty, whatever that is, and you got to do it on the hell difficulty that we're doing now, and then you get the achievement. I've really explained in the other 2 videos prior to this how the mechanics work. So there's no real point going over what I've stated before, because principally it's the same sort of thing. Try to keep guns loaded so you can just and have a chainsaw. Be careful of those TNT beasties. The furniture with the question marks is really what you're aiming for. That's the coveted currency, I guess. Tents, first aids, and food. As you can see, I've got 1 food, 30 tents, and 4 first aids, $142. I'm infected by 15, and I'm bleeding as well. The bleeding has stopped, but the infection will stay there. I can only cure myself at a survivor camp. And barrel roll everywhere when you get stuck. Especially if you get stuck in a horde, you can be depleted of resources in no time whatsoever. Okay, so we're doing pretty good. We're about... I'm guessing we're about halfway through this level. This level takes about 40 minutes to get through. The first level, I'd say, would take you about 40 minutes. Second level... Look, it really depends on how much you explore everything. I predominantly explore everything on the first 2 levels, and then this one I'm very selective, because you just run out of everything. And I'm probably getting pretty low, to tell you the truth. I'm probably getting to a point where I'm going to run out of ammo in this level as well. So I don't know how I'm going to defeat the enemies. I'm not going to waste them on those mechanics because they have double lives. I'm going to bring out my chainsaw. No, got through. Oh, I keep forgetting double doors. And that's the other harder thing. I'm now using a flamer. Hopefully I can get on top of this. Stuff everywhere. This is definitely not a boring game. So a lot of stuff is absolutely useless. I wouldn't recommend the fire axe. It just takes too long. There's a melee weapon. Once you got a chainsaw, just keep chainsaw. I like how they explode. So you've got the bugs, the enemies. That's one asset pack. You've got the background of the house, that's another asset pack. You've got when the bugs explode, that's another asset pack. This is another asset pack that he's bought. So he's actually paid quite a bit of money to get this together. I don't know how long he spent on it. So this is what happens when the zombie horde catches up to you. Okay, I can't talk over that, so I just so that's what happens, and then it goes back. So that was the big zombie horde, that sort of like Z Nation coming towards me. You can handle it. I got 74, 16, 12. I don't have much because I've just had too many events, happen, and I'm pretty low on low on stuff. So I'm using a pistol because I good grief, I get to use less stuff. Oh, and there's not even furniture with question marks on it. Why did I even walk in this room? Hey, get off. You know what? I'm gonna forget. I'm down to 2 bullets. Yeah, I'm running out. There's just too many enemies. Hang on, let me have a look in this room. No. Might be. No. Yeah. I'm out. I'm practically nothing. I just used all my submachine gun. I've used all my pistols. I need to buy stuff. This is not good. And that sort of like is what survival horror is always about. It's about trying to... Oh my god, I'm in a boss fight. I was not prepared for that. What have I got? A lot of drone, so that's alright. I'm going to use the drone. The drone, I think I've got both bosses on this one. I think I've got more than one boss. I'm going to get rid of all this stuff. There's that's empty because there's no point. You need to keep the... Okay, let's just get the drone out again and let's go in here. Yeah, I got the torrent. Yep, we got the torrent. So I think I got enough. I am the spider. I think I got enough with the come on, get him, go away, you. I think I got enough shotgun bullets. Yes, got him. Now I've got to get into not enough flame. I got some. Yes, that might be enough. I'm gonna try and get the spider with the 74. Where is the spider? Come here, spider. Stop producing babies. I hate spider. Ooh. Got him. Oh my goodness. I've only got 6 bullets. I want to pick that up. I'll pick that up too. I gotta get out of here. I'm spent. I've got nothing. All those guns are empty. What's in there? No. Go away. No. What's over here? Is this there? Oh, this is good. This is what I'm after. Yep. Thank you. Thank you. So it's good to at least pop your head into a room just to see. So they gave me some good stuff. Oh, I might have. Go away. These speedy things. There. Let me use chainsaw because I don't want to use the bullet. My chainsaw is just broken. One bullet. Oh my! Go! Barrel. They're all in that room, so no, can't go over there either. Oh my goodness. I think I'm out. I don't think I've even got anything. I'm gonna have to start using just swear words at the zombie, so I don't know. what else can I do? Just go in there, barrel roll. Defeat the boss with barrel rolls. And I've got I need a survivor camp. What have I got? I got some bullets there. What was that? Flamethrower. Yes. There we go. Go. Eat that. There we go. Alright. Where are we? Sorry, I was so disorientated. See, these TNTs, you have to blow them up. You can't even do melee on those. You need to take them out. So melee in level 2 and level 3, I pretty much say is useless except for the chainsaw. But as you could see, now that drone that I used for the boss, that wasn't upgraded. That was, just but it was enough for me to destroy even the boss because it served as a distraction. So it allowed me to destroy the boss even on the hardest difficulty. That's why I'm saying the medium branch on the perks is just not needed. It's completely useless. So don't feel that you have to fill in everything to complete the game. You don't. Let's turn up the sound again. Really well done in the sound department. He's done a really good job there. Yeah, I cannot fault that at all. I really like the game so much that I would be more than happy to buy the other games from the developer. Having thought that he or she has put the same amount of effort into the games, which I think is usually the case. Like, if a developer has puts pride in themselves, they will do a thorough job on their stuff. It doesn't mean it's going to sell well by any means, because then you got a publishing. You got to be also a good self-publisher. If you're not willing to put your face out on the product, if you're not willing to connect with the people, and it probably means you have to go out there with a web page, with TikTok, with YouTube, with all Instagram. You just have to get your game out there, get people talking about your game, and ultimately, if you've come up with a new concept, if you've come up with an idea, people are going to buy it. It could be, hey, this is the best Game Maker 2 studio game. That would be enough to, people to check it out. This is a game about where there's not just one virus, there's a series of zombie viruses. And again, people will check it out. If it adds something that you haven't had before, it's definitely worth the value for money. Absolutely. Again, we're in an event here where we have to find the exit. It's in another place. So with Eva, I'll do a Discord page on Eva and go into all the details on it. If you're a zombie enthusiast, feel free to join the Discord. Just make yourself known to me and give you access. So much going on here. I haven't. Good. Hey, barrel rolls protect you. You don't get the damage. Interesting. This barrel. I was only joking about barrel roll. Defeating. I wonder if you can hurt. I don't think you can hurt doing a barrel roll, though. Be interesting if you could take health points off by rolling into someone, into a zombie. You can't punch a zombie, but you can barrel roll into them. Alright, so we're nearly there, to tell you the truth. We're not too far away. Now, I couldn't find any prequel to this game either. So it's funny how it goes. Eva, the final mission. Yeah, what were all the other missions? And that's what I'm saying. There's room for this game to go backwards instead of forward. And even with the ending, even though, it just... I mean, even though this developer prides himself or herself into storytelling, it's very skeletal in storytelling. I would have liked the story to be a lot more padded. So here, what I'm doing now is I'm selling all the stuff that I collected from the furniture with the question marks to buy basically pistol and shotgun ammo. Of course, pistol and shotgun ammo will take me... I don't buy submachine gun ammo, I collect that. So here we've got pistol ammo for, 1 out, and we can survive on 2 food easily. We can survive on 2 first aid kits. It would be good if we could find a seller that takes the tents, a trader that takes the tents, then we would be able to, definitely. But now this is kind of the only way I find to be able to survive the shortage of ammunition problems that you will definitely experience in the game, undoubtedly. So that helps. The other recommendation: save frequently. So you just save and then reload the game. Because you never know when you're going to get caught out. Now it's lucky I did buy all those shotgun ammo because I'm having to do crowd control already using the shotgun. And the shotgun, you can get a good shotgun. Some shotguns take up to 16 slots, 16 ammo. So when you're trading and you're collecting, one cartridge, you're collecting 16 bullets. And the pistol also is good. So the shotgun's good for crowd control. What the pistol does is it sends it through the zombie, and if there's another zombie behind that zombie, it just goes straight through. Like a, I can't believe the it's caught up to me again. Having a lot of events here to sort of keep on top of. I don't know, I'm pretty sure that you would go through a similar amount of events. The random procedural generation is depending on what events you'll come across, depending on enemy spawns. I don't think any two playthroughs would be the same. I think it would be very different on each playthrough. Alright, let's get out of here. And oh, I clicked no. I can't use that exit anymore. Oh, sorry. silly. Alright. I think this could be, we're getting close, I'm not sure. So the drone's dropping so much. I really have nothing. Look at that, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. I basically, all I've got is pistols, and I've got a regular grenade, which might help out. Take off some health. I don't want that. I was going to drop it because it's pretty much useless to try and isolation zone. Alright, let's go to mansion because we haven't really got many. Sounds like there's a boss here, but we don't have to defeat the boss. This is what I was saying before. Once you've defeated a boss from a previous level, even if it reappears in an event, you can just get out as soon as the timer runs down, or in this case I don't even need a timer running down. I can just get out. I'm just gonna have a look. No, I can't get in there. I've got nothing. I don't want to waste anything, so I'm just gonna leave. If I went in there exploring, I would use basically everything I have up till now, which would just... Here we have a survivor camp, so we might be able to get ourselves tents here. I'm down to one half, one food and one tents. There we go. That's not too bad. I'm going to take that. I'm going to eradicate my tent problem, tent issue. I think that should do it. I think we're pretty good. Can't do that, can't do that. I can change the food, interestingly. I think that was flamethrower. I'm just going to keep doing the shotgun, because I can get through the rest of the game with just a shotgun, to tell you the truth. There we go. And I think that was a wise move on my part, because I think the boss is pretty much next. Just going to reload what I need to reload. Sometimes it's good to have two shotguns, so instead of reloading you just mouse scroll wheel, and if you already used one bullet for some reason. No, I got another survivor camp. Okay. Well, you got nothing to nothing to spend on anyway. Oh, I've just used my grenade. Oh, I got another grenade. It does a regular damage 10. See, this is where the training comes in. This is what I was saying. If you're going to upgrade everything in the game, put it on easy and just upgrade everything to have a look. Alright, so I think we're coming up to the boss now, guys, to be honest with you. I think this is the one. Yeah, this is the one. Oh, we have a nuclear mine. I've just picked up a nuclear mine. We definitely want to use that nuclear mine. We're going to use that because that will take off a huge amount of the boss. So that took off just over 1,000 points off the boss, the zombie bird. I want to put down a turret now. The turret should actually... So the turret just keeps shooting out. I'm trying to keep away. And all I need to do is release all my shotgun bullets into the bird as it's coming behind. So we've already gone over halfway on the bird. I don't find the zombie bird that particularly difficult in comparison to some of the other bosses. Probably going to die here, now I've said that. I'll probably just jinx myself. Oh, I got a lot off the bird then. Okay. Oh, the turret is gone, so I have to now clear it as quickly as possible. And down to 94 health, I might use the grenade because that'll take off 100. No, it'll take off 10. No, that took off 100 easily. There you go. Maybe a grenade does a multiples of 10. And that's what happens. So that's the game. Basically, we're given the ending now. I'll just turn it up a little bit. That's the stats. And here's the ending. We got the big achievement, Hell Difficulty. Can't believe it. You got it. This is Professor Alice's achievement, and her spirit needs to be inherited. She isn't dying for nothing. We are in a hurry. We count on you. With this specimen, we will soon create vaccines. Also, we have already planned for a total rescue. And the drone travels across the world, dropping off the working versions of the vaccine. And no one has COVID. Dr. Sife's research team has successfully developed vaccines for zombie virus. They sent the vaccines by drones all around the world. The Ocean Nations conspiracy has also finally revealed, and it got its judgment. Agent Eva saved the world, but no one would ever know all about this. She picks up her luggage and starts her new mission. She will keep protecting this world secretly. So guys, unfortunately it's all hush-hush. She doesn't want the publicity. The world is now as in peace as before. Thanks for playing. And we teleport back to the tutorial room to the beginning of the game for some reason, even though we've just been told the vaccine and the world is okay. Well, we lied to. So I'll look at Quan Home now. Okay, so this is Quan Home's Steam page, or this is their Evo the Final Mission, released 2022 by Quan Home. So this is Quan Home, China. Looks like they've released a few demos of some games that have come out. This is one of the games, Snowy Memories. This is on itch.io. Actually, this looks pretty good. Wow. So this is Quan Home's collection series. As you can see, Zombie Apocalypse, Horror City. These are packages that other people have designed. The characters pixel asset pack. These artists have designed these, animators, and he's bought them. And you can see the prices he's bought them for, and he's put them in his collection. So this is Malibu Darby, who's done all the landscaping. This is the artist, and as you can see, Horror City is $19.99. There's a few different Horror City versions. And this is the pixel effects. Again, I think it was $4.99. And that was part of the game as well. Quan Home put it all together. And this is Quan Home's webpage. Izumi Quan seems to be the person's real name. Other than that, I can't tell you if it's male or female. Until next time, bye for now.